niggas playing. You know what this about? Yeah. Cause you know what I'm about, nigga. What up, BLS? Black love and content. Look. You niggas just now getting off the porch. I've been on the mix since 1994. 45 caliber extendo. Now who's that peeking through my window? I guess you niggas got the wrong info. Fucking with me, you better know what you been for. I will catch a nigga slipping, make his family think you missing. Have him kicking out that ransom for the info. Pull up on the block in the bad motherfucker wearing all my ice. Won't play a nigga touch me. I don't fuck with suckers when I see him I duck 'em. They say the fans watch still yelling out fuck 'em.
We back, Jack.
Up,
We
baby?
back, Jack. Any and Everything podcast by two kings. This King Perez.
This King DJ.
Coming to y'all with episode number 8. Episode number 8. Before we get into the topic for today, follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook and Any and Everything podcast by two kings. Follow us on YouTube. Any and Everything podcast by two kings. Follow us on Instagram. Any and Everything by two kings. Any and Everything by two kings. Once again, we gotta let them know. End of the month, we paying the water bill. We definitely paying the water bill. All you gotta do, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Link on the bottom. No, I'm lying. No link. subscribe to our YouTube channel. Any and Everything podcast by two kings. And when you subscribe, get as many people to subscribe as possible. Either shoot it to me at Dejan Hickenbotham on Facebook or Perez at Houston North Jackson on Facebook. And at the end of the month, what we will be doing is getting your account number, bam, paying that bill. If your bill come in increments of 3 months, we're gonna do the math, pay 1 month. That's it. We're not paying the past due. We're not paying the upcharge. I mean, shit, if your shit up to par and you pay your shit, earlier, we will put whatever on that upcharge. You feel me? So they'll level up. That'll really be some good luck. You feel me? But make sure y'all stay tuned with that and take that into accountability. We only doing it to help. Y'all ain't paying our bills. I don't know. So, but topic of the day.
Topic of the day. Let's see. I've been getting a lot of hit ups.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? People want to talk about dating within our community, dating within just abroad. What do people expect as far as? I mean, I'm not gonna even say expect. I mean, like, what is the I guess the parameter of dating these days? What do people expect from each other? Is it still under the 1850 law, or is it a new generation thing?
First, before we get there, this topic come from Keisha, KK.
Right.
What's KK last name? Whatever. This come from KK. So this topic today is the topic that somebody somebody tagged us in, inboxed it to us, and she wanted to know about dating. So here you go, KK. Hope you're paying attention. If not, your fault. But me personally, with dating for me, I think, because it's definitely always personal. You got your personal feelings, thoughts, mindset, process behind it. How you go about dating. What's too soon to fuck? Give up the draws. What's too long to give up to draws? Dating with kids, dating without kids, dating with baby mama. Such and such and such. It's a lot that goes with the topic of dating, but at the root of dating is all about what it is, dating.
But I don't think
it's dating and courting.
I don't think as a whole nobody even
evaluate it like that.
Right, they not even putting them factors into it.
They
you know
don't.
What I'm saying?
They
it's
don't.
like I hear from a guy perspective a lot of times, like a lot of women just want to go out on dates when they get hungry, when they want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Or go to an expensive restaurant. It's no longer about getting to know a person.
Then you get on the other end, a lot of women feel like guys just, let me take her out a couple times. Then by the time it's time to get in them draws, I'm there.
Yeah.
So it's a catch-22.
But
let's talk about dating when you actually serious about looking for somebody. When you single, you serious about getting entwined with the opposite sex or the same sex or whatever, what are the parameters around that? You feel me? And if y'all got something, comments, questions, concerns, statements, bang, 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 and we getting active today.
I don't think it's any type of parameters. I think if you interested, generally, interested in somebody, I mean, I don't think you make parameters. I think whatever comes up and you both agree to it. I don't think people that's generally looking for a companion put prices on, you know what I'm saying, the time they spend together. And what I mean by that, be like, say, if I'm interested in a female and I say, well, let's, meet at the park and, hang out and kick it and talk. Well, no, let's go to, Benihana's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be too much interested in that person.
Right.
Because now it seems like you don't want to get to know me. You just, you want to go out and eat somewhere expensive.
I agree. I mean, but then you got on the other end where I don't want to just look at it from a male's point of view. I want to, broaden our horizon and look at it from both ends. Because like I said, it's dating and it's courting. You can date somebody and it just stay at dating. But courting is a little bit more serious. Courting is the actual...
But are we confusing the two?
What is it? The opposite way around?
No, are we confusing
dating
and courting?
You're right. And that's what I think. That's what I think in this generation is what's going on. We're confusing dating and courting.
Because is dating...
Courting is to get to know
dating
phase.
Exclusively courting? Or is...
Ooh,
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because if I'm going to say I'm a date... If I'm dating, isn't that dating multiple people?
I can date multiple people. But then that comes where you converse, you talk.
Right.
We dating. All right, yeah, we dating. That's cool. Make sure if you dating me, you only dating me. What?
Are people putting too much emphasis on it? Like when it comes to dating specific people?
That's when it becomes possessive and now is, he and or she trying to force a relationship.
Right.
But
I mean.
But that's in the courting stage.
But is it? Because a lot of that seems like it's in the dating stage now.
Courting is when you get to know each other, right?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Courting,
dating. I figure when you dating, you just, that's going out amongst two people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can go Dutch.
That might have, certain things and interests that goes out just to have a good time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily saying that, okay, we're going out, we're going to be in a relationship tomorrow or, next week or something. No, we just hanging out.
We just chopping it up.
Time.
Right. Enjoying conversation and within it. But then you got to understand that if I'm dating you and I'm dating her and I'm dating her and her and her, you can't get mad because we're just dating.
Yeah, but I that's where I say I think people put too much emphasis on it because
they put too much power in the word dating.
Dating is just a date. I went out on a date last night.
Right.
I mean,
no homo. Me and you could go out on a date and it's just, hey, I'm with my dog P. Nah, bro, we going. Hey, we know who got the cheese in this relationship. This nigga got cheese. Don't get it twisted. But in retrospect, dating is just hanging out.
Right. Basically,
and that's
yes.
But you're right. We do put too much emphasis on and power in the word dating. That's it. Let's stop talking about dating. Let's start talking about courting.
I mean,
when you find somebody and you dating them and you like they vibe.
If people get a better understanding of what they're getting into, because for the simple fact that just because I might go on a date with this person, I might go on a date with that person or this person, that doesn't make me, like no player or this or shit like that.
I got my options open.
Right. I'm just the dude that's going out having fun. It don't have to be to the point where, okay, everybody you go out with, you sexual with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's where they're putting all the, you know what I'm saying, taking that and making it pressurized because they adding sex to the foreplay of it.
Yep. So how long do you think I mean, I can't say a man because we ready to get the draws on the first night. You feel me? So how long do you think a woman should wait on how long do you think a woman should wait before she get her drawers up?
I mean, I don't think it's a time limit to.
You think it's our vibration?
Whatever you do, I think it's basically how you feel each other.
Okay.
Then you got.
I agree.
You got to look at what type of person that you're dealing with too.
I agree.
I mean, so many women, and I'm not gonna even say women these days because I see more men today doing it than women now. It used to be a lot of women, but I think the glass is basically half full on both sides. Make bad decisions when it comes to
Sexual
relations, dating. I think everybody in a rush to be with somebody, or everybody in a rush to have a title, they not looking at the whole situation as a whole. You gotta look at it. If you're a single parent, you gotta look at it as from a perspective. This is a person that you're gonna have around your kids.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And if you
know what a chick told me? When she's in the dating phase, the beginning dating phase with any person that she kicking it with, she get their full name and she check them out on Otis.
I mean, you should.
That I think. At first, I'm like, bro, that's like privacy invasion. But no, like if you got kids, nigga, right. I need to see who could potentially be around my kids.
Well, today is a different generation. It's a different monster. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We don't. In my generation, we don't understand what dating, what being in a relationship is. We don't. Right. We don't value being in a relationship. You feel me?
Right.
Granted, well, we all want a Coca-Cola, big button, a smile. We all want, whatever your preference is, light skin, dark skin, caramel. We all want that. But in trying to find out what you want, you gotta understand. One man once told me, you make a list, and in that list, what are you definitely dealing with,
right,
and what you definitely not dealing with. If the good outweigh the bad, then you in the money. If the bad outweigh the good, then you gotta revalue your relationship.
But you gotta look at it as a whole from the point, what are you looking for? Mm-hmm. I mean, anytime it comes to the point when we basing who we are with just because of what they have.
Oh, we get a lot of that nowadays.
Or just because their popularity. I mean, a person can have all the money in the world, can be very popular. Right, exactly. They can treat you like shit. You know what I'm saying? Treat your kids like shit.
I'm with her because she an Instagram model.
What an
old fatty.
I mean, and them ridiculous ass qualities.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? To say, well, this is why I'm with this person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean,
when a lady once told me that the ass gonna sag and the titties gonna hang. Then what you gonna do?
When people get to the point where they base their relationship off material shit,
mm-hmm.
I mean, them and themselves are sad ass people. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, they limited themselves to life. I don't exclude the money, exclude the fame. I'd rather be with somebody I can really genuinely vibe with.
I'm never afraid to tell this story. Before when I was dating, when I was in a dating phase, I ain't had shit, bro. I was doing illegal shit. The person that I was dating is currently my wife now. When I was doing my illegal shit, she didn't know what I was doing. She would just know every now and then we'd go out, we'd hang out. She definitely gonna have a good time because I got the cheese. Then I stopped doing my illegal shit. So everything hit the dirt. You feel me? And I'm like, oh, well, she gonna be gone. You feel me? On to the next. But she actually stood and she grinded with me and she helped elevate me. Right. Like, those are the type of women that us as black men should want. Every man want, every Obama should want a Michelle. Period. Every Jay-Z should want a Beyonce. Why? Because when I'm in the dirt, can you help elevate me?
Right.
You feel me? A lot of people say, I disagree. A lot of people say in my relationship, I'm controlling. No, I'm not controlling. I just got the wisdom. And you have to be a strong woman, a strong-minded woman to understand and pay attention to where my wisdom is coming from, because it's always coming from the heart and coming from love. And a lot of women nowadays are too independent Where if a man say, babe, can you pick that up? She gonna be like, no, nigga, you can get it. That's you now you too independent. Come on now. I'll be like, rub my back. You be like, hold on. Come on. Because what I'm gonna give you is gonna always oversee and proceed what you doing for me. You feel me? I disagree with a relationship being 50-50. I don't believe in that. But I will say, whatever works for you.
Right.
You feel me?
I definitely believe in a relationship being 50-50.
Why? I mean, like I said, whatever works for you. So I'm getting your point of view.
This is my point of view. I'm gonna, as a man, it's my job to teach you how to be independent. It's my job to teach you.
That's a dad's job.
How to elevate. No, it's as a man. If you a man in your household,
As a man or her man?
as a man in your household, as a man to a woman, you know what I'm saying? All these business skills I got, everything I know how to do, it's my job to make sure my old lady know how to do that shit too.
As well, okay.
As to run business, as to, you know, how to take care of business, that's my job to teach her that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, I don't believe in freeloaders in life.
Mhm.
I believe everybody had to play a part. I'm going to teach you how to sustain financially. Not saying that I'm going to make my wife, my woman, or anybody, you know, else that I deal with pay for everything. But I'm going to make sure you understand why you have to save this, why you have to move money
Rainy
this way.
days happy.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you have to be somewhat dependent on yourself? Anything could happen.
Mm-hmm.
I can walk out this door today and never come back.
Pow.
So can you run this business? Are you able to financially sustain this household?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm not letting you do that, you know what I'm saying, you will not know the know-how. You know, so it's so many men be like, oh, I'm the man, I got to take care of everything in my household. No, anything can happen. I can have a fucking stroke.
Which is true.
You know what I'm saying? So I want the lady that I'm with to be strong enough to run that household and be strong like me when it comes to the bullshit.
Right.
Because first thing a person see is a woman and they feel like, oh, I could push her over. Because her man never taught her to stand up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about being so independent. I don't care about having an independent woman. I want you to be independent to a certain point.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able, because I can't be everywhere. I'm not Jesus.
Right.
So if I'm not there, I need you to handle this business.
Right.
And I need you to handle the business according to the way I'm going to handle it. Because sometimes...
So you want a chick with a likeness mind.
Yeah, because sometimes, no, it's not an option for me. And what you want to give me is not what I want. So when my old lady is representing us, you know what I'm saying? She's representing us on the same values that we move with. You know what I'm saying?
So you know that even if you ain't there and you here and she in this meeting,
that
she
business getting taken care of.
Okay, I like that.
I want her to be able to stand up and be like, nah, we don't want that shit.
I like
that's
that.
Not
Strong enough.
That's not how we rolling.
Okay.
Because, see, this money is not just important to me. It's important to her, too.
Yeah.
Because she's helped, you know what I'm saying, put this forth. So she has a certain bond to this shit. Like, you know, no, you're not just going to walk in here and fuck us over. That's not what we looking for. Either you can provide this or you can get the fuck on. So if you're not making these provisions for us, we not riding. I don't want that woman that be like, well, okay, just let me look. I don't know what to do.
Let me ask my man.
She know what to do.
Sit down.
When we come home and get together, she gonna be like, I told their ass up today. Because they tried to give me this bullshit. I wasn't buying that shit. I didn't want that garbage.
I dig that.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not letting her do her part and I'm not letting her produce, you know what I'm saying? I'm holding her up.
So you look at it like two flowers in a bundle.
Dude,
y'all both bloom together.
We're a fucking team. You know what I'm saying? How can I say we're a team and I'm not letting you grow? You know what I'm saying?
I say this. It's a team. You can either operate as a team, Kobe and Shaq, or you can operate as a coach and a player, Phil Jackson and Shaq. Because somebody got to be dominant. That's Shaq. That's why I say Shaq is on both ends. Somebody got to be dominant. But if that dominant person not being taken care of by Phil Jackson, what's Shaq gonna do?
See, I don't
He gonna leave.
See, that's what I don't look at either. The dominance, I don't want dominance in my relationship.
But somebody got to be the more dominant one.
Nobody ain't got to be the dominant, because you can coexist together,
Which is true.
and you can communicate. See, communication cuts all that shit in half. Dominance is only pertained to as a dictatorship. I don't want to dictate shit.
Teach me.
You know what I'm saying? I want to come to the table and see, because when you bring dominance in it, that's why a lot of relationships fail, because this person feel like, okay, whatever I say, that's fucking it, because I'm the dominant one.
No.
To a certain extent, because they always looking at it like, well, I super proceed over every fucking thing.
This is how I feel. I feel I'm in my relationship. I feel like I'm the more dominant one, but she got my heart. You feel me? Right. So she could say something and I'll be like, okay, babe, go ahead, whatever. You feel me? Or she could come in and I'm doing something wrong and she can cut into me and I ain't gonna be like, what, motherfucker? Yeah. I ain't gonna do that. Because why? Because it's still an understanding. It's still we set guidelines of how shit's supposed to go.
Right.
You feel me? And once you set those guidelines, you understand those guidelines and you stick to those guidelines until it's subjected to change. You feel me? So therefore, let's take it to the beginning. I ain't had shit.
Right.
You feel me? I was that nigga dropping her off at work and driving her with. You feel me? Time to time. You feel me? So who am I to be like, whoa, motherfucker, do it my way. I ain't nobody, nigga. She could be like, nigga, everything you got is because of me. You feel me? Then I could be like, no, I was going to bring it anyways. It was going to happen anyways. You just enhanced it. That's the battle. That's the fight. No, when I say dominant, I'm speaking on the account of, hey, y'all, yeah. And she right here. I'm Batman. She motherfucking Batwoman. Yeah. Batwoman.
Because it has to be a mutual respect. And,
I agree.
People got to understand, as far as when you dealing in a relationship, it's always going to be somebody that want to be right. That's me. I always want to be right. You know what I'm saying? I get out here, I bust my ass, I research. You know what I'm saying? I try to do, my due diligence as far as just, being on top of what's going on.
You're right.
But I'm not right all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I can't be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like times when I have to eat my words. And I don't mind eating my words.
Because it's going to be for a good cause.
Exactly.
Then you see her get the boss up and you sit back. On the inside, you like, yeah, baby, get my ass. You right.
I'll be like, okay, you got
it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the learning process when you can look at your lady and be like, okay, you up on game. You got me.
You right there where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying? So you took, more initiative to turn this corner.
So it's about being strong for a woman.
Right.
We want women that's strong, but we also want women that's soft-hearted.
I mean, if you look at it, it's a balance.
It's definitely a balance.
A woman expects her man to be strong, but at the same time, she expects him to cater to her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't handle my lady with the same type of aggression I handle the world with.
I
and
agree.
Expect everything to be okay. I can't handle my lady with the same type of attitude that I handle the world with. The world outside your front door is a rough world.
They don't give a fuck.
It's hard. So sometimes you have to just throw on your armor and go to battle.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be at home
with your armor on.
With your armor on,
once
going to battle with your old lady.
Take your shield and everything
right.
off. You feel me?
I mean that time when y'all should be, getting together and thinking and multiplying and growing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it's only very few, people that I encounter as far as relationship these days when they get together and they be like, well, we got goals. You know what I'm saying? You know, we started out this year right here, but
Mhm.
next year we want to be right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So what do we need to do to get to this point?
So
You know
so
what I'm saying?
in that stage, right there where you at, let's take it back to the introduction of you and her.
Right.
What do you look for in her to know that at this timeline you will have that?
I look at the are we compatible? I look at, you know, I mean, do we as far as I would say, do we compliment each other?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Do we make each other laugh? Do we feel comfortable around each other? 'Cause,
Uh-huh.
I mean, just to open up and have a basic dialect with somebody, you got
So
to.
she got to make you
with.
laugh.
I mean, it can go vice versa. I don't
No,
know.
I'm asking. Do she
Yeah,
have?
yeah,
Oh,
she
this
has to
motherfucker
make
got to
me
be
laugh.
Tiffany Haddish or Kevin
No,
Hart or
I
some
mean,
shit. Cause can't nobody make you laugh.
It's with the back and forth conversation. The back
This
and
stern ass nigga. Like what the fuck?
The back and forth conversation, and you know, you get into different conversations about shit. You feel like that was a kind of like a humorous point in time in
Right.
life, and they add to it. You know what I'm saying? And they able the conversation. Are they able to carry a good conversation too? Because you got to have somebody.
This is what I want to ask
that,
you.
you
I
know,
want to ask
attract.
you. I'm sorry to cut you off. What are you looking for in the courting dating phase? What are you looking for in the courting dating phase? Hit that up down there. Go ahead. Keep going.
So it's like anytime you get people together that have good conversation,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying, they compatible, they make each other laugh, and they enjoy what they eating, the food they eating. Because a lot
The
of times,
nourishment.
a lot of times when I go out, it's funny, we seem to talk about different restaurants, you know what I'm saying? Especially in that first phase, like, oh, you ever tasted this or you ever tasted that? Then it relates to like kind of like a funny story.
It always go on
Right,
to something
what
else.
happened, and through that, it's like, it's an anticipation because you had such a good time.
I got a question. for you.
You gotta you anticipating the next meeting.
So what's a first date?
A first date to me, a first date is kind of on a toss up. I don't really put no screens or any restraints on it. To me, a first date, I do like a daytime date. So it can be
Where?
It can be anywhere. PF Chain. It can be
A restaurant. More so a restaurant.
No, it don't have to be a restaurant. It could be like a little art gallery or something like that. Especially like in the summer, there's so much stuff
It's
to
so
do.
much, yeah.
Arts, beats, and eats. Go down there, look at. I mean, anything that draws conversation. You know what I'm saying? That makes both. Where I'm not in my element and you're not in your element.
Mm-hmm.
So since we both out of our element, we got to come together and pick up this conversation
And somebody
keep
gotta
each
break the
other
ice.
company.
Somebody
Yeah.
got to break the ice. A lady told me that the movies is not a first date. It's not a good first date.
No, that's not a good first date.
And-
I mean, you're not conversing back and
And
forth.
that's exactly what she
You're not-
said. And I
you're
was
not-
like, why?
You're not getting to know each other.
Yeah, she
You
was
know
like,
what I'm
you in
saying?
a seclusive area where you should not be talking. You should be paying attention to the movie. How can I pay attention to you and you pay attention to me if we paying attention to the movie?
Right.
If we get to talking, motherfuckers gonna be tripping. And I was like, okay, that's understandable. And then what she said? She said, out to eat. She said a walk in the park, a picnic, the river walk. She said a whole bunch of other good stuff that I look over because in my mind I gotta spend money.
I'm gonna tell you this funny story, and this like me and my old lady, one of our first dates we went on. I'm a big fan of jazz.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm looking through Royal Oak, and I'm like, I'm looking for a jazz club because I want to sit down, eat, have conversations. So I looked up this place. It was called a Piano Bar.
That's the name of it.
Yeah, that's the name of a piano bar. So
Mhm.
I'm like, that sounds cool. You know what I'm saying? The jazz should be tight and everything. So, I called my old lady. I was like, let's dress, mid casual. You know what I'm saying? We go. They got nice jazz music. And I put it to her like I've been there before. No, and I've never been there before in my life. And it's called a piano bar.
All right, so you going to assume
Right.
that it's something top scale.
So it's like I go there, and I'm all dressed and stuff, and I'm all casual.
Oh, shit.
And it's a bar where people they got a guy on the piano and he just singing like 80 songs, anything that comes to mind, and he gets crowd participation. So it's like not only are we overdressed
like a motherfucker,
and it's not a jazz club, you know what I'm saying?
So what she say?
So she looking at me, and I guess she pretty much understood what I was trying to do. But it ended up being funny to both of us because we were like, look at the hell, we in here.
Right. Overdressed.
We overdressed. And they playing 80 theme music that, you know what I'm saying, we thought was going to be jazz music.
Right.
I think that was like a highlight that really moved our relationship. You know what I'm saying? In that direction. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question for you. After the first date, you go home. You drop her off. You go home. What are you evaluating? I'm gonna let you answer this, then I'm gonna turn around and answer. What are you evaluating to say? Oh, yeah, we can do another date, or I call her back, or I'm a friend zone, or what? I ain't gonna talk to her no more. I'm straight. What you evaluating?
I think I evaluated her overall attitude. Towards everything that I was trying to make happen. That end up being just totally a total mess.
Well, yeah, on your account.
On my account. But the way, she just took night and scribe and was like, you know what?
I'm going to still enjoy the moment.
Exactly. It wasn't what we expected and, it didn't go right, but we still had fun because we still conversated, laughed about everything that happened. We still had a good meal. And we had a nice walk, and we talked after that.
So in that, what are you evaluating? Like as far as, would you continue or would you not?
Oh no, that's definitely a continue.
Okay.
That's definitely like let's go do this again.
So you with that date, you appreciated the love that she gave you for even trying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't all about how much money I'm spending, what I'm driving, where we going. Because you could tell genuinely she was there to have fun.
Yeah.
And get to know the person.
So me, on a first date, when I'm done with that date, this is what I'm evaluating. Your vibration. What did we talk about? How did we talk about? And the knowledge that we talked about it, right? Mm-hmm. Then I'm going with, in the what did we talk about phase, did you just talk about yourself and was you just self,
right?
Or was it everything around you? You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily got to be about me. Did you give me a chance to talk? Did I give you a chance to talk? Right. How did the level of the flow of the conversation go? I'm paying attention to your demeanor.
Right.
I'm watching you when you get up to go to the bathroom. When you come back from the bathroom, I'm paying attention to, how you eat. Do you eat sloppy? Because some guys like a sloppy eater. So how some women be like, oh, I don't like to eat around guys, so I,
yeah,
or she, motherfuckers, I'm here like you here, nigga. I'm about to eat like you about to eat. Yeah, let's fire down on this food. Nah, you feel me? Those are the type of things that I pay attention to.
Right.
What's the most important thing to pay attention to is the vibration amongst you and him. Mm-hmm. How the respect that he demand that you get from the waiter and the people around you. You feel me? Because I'm that type of person. Let's say if we go into a restaurant, the restaurant crowded, we got to walk through a lot of people. I'm going to hold your hand, and I'm going to make sure a motherfucker don't touch you. They going to move out my way.
Right.
Or you going to get bumped. And you don't want to get bumped by me. You feel me? Right. So, therefore, get out of the way. I'm bringing my lady. Yeah. It ain't about me. You feel me? So, those are the things that I pay attention to, and how comfortable do you feel around me? Right. I know it's going to be some nervousness, but how long do it take you to shake the nervousness off? And then even if I identify the nervousness, I'ma say, why you nervous? You feel me? I'm like, why are you nervous? We here together.
I think
Be yourself.
my lady had a big problem with. I never let her walk
On the inside.
right
On the outside.
because I never want her facing traffic.
Yeah.
On the
Which is
side
how
of
it's supposed
traffic.
to be.
And that used to tickle her to death because I guess nobody really never did that before.
I grab her hips and bring
You
her
know
right
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
inside. Here.
Exactly. I always, no,
Why?
get on
Because
this
I'm
side.
your protector. Fellas.
Exactly.
Fellas, because a lot of guys don't know. This the street, this me, this her. Why? Some niggas gonna be like, I don't give a fuck, let that bitch be here. Because if anything happened towards us,
Right.
I'm first line defense. You feel me? So therefore I can protect her if anything happens.
And she don't, she never understood. I never let her sit with her back to the door.
No,
You know
she's
what I'm
supposed to sit. You supposed to be able to see the door.
I always leave it her to see the vision of what's coming. Because I want to be the first one to get up.
Oh,
So,
see, I
you know
feel
what I'm
different.
saying? I want to be, the first one right there.
Yeah, I
don't
feel
want her
different.
first for it. If anything come through that door, it got to come past me first.
No, I feel like if anything come to the door and I'm able to see the door, you don't need to see what's coming in. Why? Because I'm gonna get up to protect you. If something come in, now I gotta do this. You gonna be sitting here, oh babe, or no, the door's there. You gonna be sitting here, I'm gonna be sitting here. Oh babe, something happening. Now I gotta turn around to even see what's happening. Or if I'm sitting here and she's sitting there, if something happened, I ain't even gotta say nothing. I just go into action. You feel me?
Women are more
Instinctive.
exactly. I can tell by her face if something
Oh yeah.
is out of place. You know what I'm
Once again, that goes for the what works for me, works for me. What
Right.
works for you, works for you.
Because I can tell, anytime I'm with my old lady, or just say on GP, if you know the person who you with, all you got to do is look at their face and their body language. That within itself is a read for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Anytime. As a person, you already know shit when your wife in that mood or like, look.
No. We ain't talking about wives. We talking about
Wife, anybody that you
Yo, hoe.
spend a lot of time with.
I'm sorry, ladies. I'm just playing.
You know the situation.
So
That's
what do
going
you
on.
want when you courting, dating? We gonna intertwine the two.
Right.
For the lack of understanding, we gonna intertwine the two. Courting, dating. What do you want to deal with what would you rather deal with? Her being too strong or her being submissive and understanding? You feel me? Because back in the day, back in the day, I was told that men mostly look for women to be submissive, but that was what they were taught. Right. They were taught, a man is going to come and find you, such and such, such. But we know in this day and age, and even in your day and age, that was a long time ago because you old as fuck. But even if still, women have became more powerful.
I think if people are looking for that, they looking for some shit like in the 1820s. That shit is gone.
I disagree.
No, that shit is really gone. Anytime you hear a woman be like, a man should pay, a man should do that, you holding on to the old ramifications of way before. Because if we're gonna put ourselves on, a man should do this, a man should do that. Okay, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Let's put the way a woman should handle herself and carry herself back to the 1820 standards.
Boy, now you stretching.
Okay, so if y'all talking about where we done moved past that, we have moved past that shit too. You know what I'm saying? As men and as women. It ain't 1820 no more.
So if a chick come out on a first date, she got leggings, heels, take away, backspace, delete that. She got heels, first date, depending on where you're going. Let's say y'all going out to eat, something that's modest. You feel me? She got on heels and a short freakum dress. They call them freakum dress.
Right.
Hair done up. She got on Thai-Zillion. She got Thai. No, I'm playing. No, but she got her hair done up, looking very beautiful, but she's a little bit too revealing. What goes through your mind?
I mean, it kind of varies. I might go on a date just to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Then it depends on how I'm feeling. I might not go.
Again, go again?
I might not just go. Period.
So if you see her dressed like this,
I probably won't go. My thing is, I'm not trying to change anybody into what I want them to be.
right?
So the way I meet them is the way they comfortable of being. And if I know I'm not comfortable with that, I can't meet you in a move some dress and date you like that for 3 or 4 months. Then all of a sudden say we together. Then tell you I want you to stop wearing that.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
agree
I'm
with
saying?
that.
That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not settling. If I don't like something from the get go, I don't like it. But if
Are you going to address it or you just going to leave it?
it's not for me to address because if you're doing
That's
it,
who you are.
That's who you are.
Oh, okay.
I can't change it. Too many women out here trying to change a motherfucker from being who the fuck he is. Leave that motherfucker where he at. He not for you. Because that's not what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you as a woman saying, well, the man I'm with got to have a job, why in the fuck would you go get somebody without a job? That's not what you want.
Or you could build. He ain't got no job.
Fuck building a motherfucker. Let that motherfucker
That's what Michelle did.
No, let that motherfucker that's okay with a motherfucker not having a car be with that
So
person
you
not having
saying
a car.
have standards, create standards, stick to your standards.
I mean,
and
yeah,
don't lack.
Exactly.
But then you gotta understand, bro. At the end of the day, everything she's not gonna meet everything that
you're not gonna meet everything, but certain things in your criteria
It's
that's
something-
important to you. You know what I'm saying? You are sticklers about that, but you settle. That's why so many baby mamas and baby daddies at the Friends of the Court because all these motherfuckers settle.
Look. Sometimes we agree to disagree, and this time I'm gonna disagree.
Shit, they selling.
No, you gotta, bro. And I'm a fancy of this. It was a party. It was a party. Barack Obama turned to his wife, and he said, "Ain't you glad to be with me? You the first lady. I'm the president." She turned to that nigga. You know what she said?
No.
This is what she said. She was dating a chef before Obama. That's who she was dating. She said, I mean, even if it wasn't you, the chef would have been the president. So basically what she's saying is, what she got, she poured into a motherfucker. And she gonna help build that motherfucker. And that motherfucker gonna take that dream and that vision and she gonna grow with it. He gonna grow with it.
That's to certain standards. I mean, you're talking about.
And my bad. That is called a visionary.
You're talking about what you're talking about is as far as what we put into people. I'm saying as far as the way they dress.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
If they carry themselves in this situation, it's no helping them. If all I got aspiration is to be a weed dealer.
But
I mean,
but pay attention to on power. What power? Go said to Tasha, "What do you see in me?" Tasha turned to Ghost and said, "I see you being the best goddamn drug dealer in New York."
Well, the thing is, people have to want to change. A lot of these dudes now, a lot of these women, they don't want to change. They comfortable with who they are, and we got to understand this is not a certain time period where people were looking for change. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people in my generation was looking for change. Like, damn, I know I can't do this all my life.
Right.
I'm looking for something different.
Right.
A lot of people I talk to now, they be like, shit, I'm tight with this. I don't see nothing wrong with me
dealing it the way you're dealing with it.
I mean,
yeah. I like me personally and this personally. I like when, let's say not me and you. Let's say me and her going out on our first date, right? And I like a woman with a smile.
Oh yeah.
Like if you got an attractive smile and something in your eyes.
Yeah.
And you willing, let's say if you a strong woman, you willing to bring it down, or if you I don't want to say a soft woman, but whatever, the opposite of strong. I don't want to even say a weak woman because no black woman is weak. Black woman has the most power in the world. You feel me? But let's say your strength is on the lower end of the spectrum, right? I like when that woman look at me and smile on the first date. Once she smile, then I'm like, oh shit, it's okay for me to be myself.
Well, I think we as people, period, have to be versatile. We have to know when to be aggressive. We have to know, when to, tone it up and tone it down. You know what I'm saying? I think when it comes to if you with somebody that's aggressive all the time, you know what I'm saying? How can you loosen up? How can you have fun?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, loosen up.
Because like you said, the world is going to be tight on you. So
right.
I don't need you to be tight with me too. I need to go somewhere where I can just, I want to be that person's breath. I want that person to be around me and really be able to take a break and breathe and be who she want to be.
Then you got to look at it. I don't want the world restrictions in my relationship. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by world restrictions, say you go to something like a charity ball. Oh, that's what white people do. You know what I'm saying? What, black people don't go to charity balls? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say.
I mean, I don't want to do the same shit or
right.
be, typecast or generalized as what's black and what's white.
Right.
I want to do something different. I want each time for us when we go out to be a different fucking adventure. You know what I'm saying?
Until y'all find that thing. Now y'all may find that thing that we'll do this often, but then
some people be like, well, black people don't hike. I know plenty of black people that hike.
Hiking?
Yeah.
Hey.
Shit, that's chilling. That's relaxing. That's kick back. That's spending time together. I mean, it's like why do the same old shit? Do something different.
Okay.
Take your relationship on a voyage. You know what I'm saying? Let's not just go to P.F. Chang and Benihana's all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go get a cabin in the woods and shit. Go chill.
Yeah. That's dope.
Let's go sailing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's go out on a sailboat.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's deeper in a relationship though. I'm not about to take a motherfucker on a boat the first time I meet her. Or our first date.
You ain't gotta take him on the first date, but at some point we typecast ourselves in relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, when
the norm become stuck.
When women say that men are not romantic anymore, because men out here copycatting each other, doing the same old shit.
Pay attention, fellas.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course that shit is not romantic because everybody doing it. I mean, everybody's taking their woman to Benihana's and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
everybody taking their woman to a store to get a bag. That shit. You can only have so many fucking bags and you can eat so much rice and vegetables and shit. You know what I'm saying? What's next? I'm tired.
What you gonna do when she say, I got enough bags and I'm tired of Benihana? What you gonna do then?
I'm tired of rice and vegetables.
Right.
Let's do something different. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something. I mean, if we're gonna typecast ourselves, I mean, our relationship is not gonna expand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I sometimes look at white folks and they be like, we don't give a fuck.
We just want to do.
We just hanging. We just partying. We don't give a fuck. I mean, I used to hear black people be like, I was the only black person in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even see. Brothers, yeah, they might feel something. White folks, they be like, they don't give up.
Let's get up, let's go.
They just
let's get up, let's go.
You'll see them dancing like this a family fucking reunion.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't put limitations on what the fuck they gonna do or how they gonna do it or where they going. They going to have fun.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Why should I stress myself out on my date? Why should I stress myself out with my, lady about where we going and how we should do it because somebody somewhere, I don't even know where these fucking limitations come from. Right. What are they? Moral standards or something? Or what you should do or how you should do it? We got a black book that somebody ain't told me about. The rule on black dating.
Dating, right.
Where you should go. Where you shouldn't go.
I guess we just make it comfortable for us.
I mean, but see, it's not comfortable for us when you have our ladies saying that we are no longer romantics. We not romantic. I mean, truly, on the tip of an average black dude, say if he lived close to a motherfucking mountain, will he think about taking his wife up to that mountain with a bottle of champagne, you know what I'm saying, some cheese and crackers or whatever, and they just go up there and just kick it and talk? Or will he be trying to go out to the mall, you know what I'm saying, and borrow these motherfucking Gucci shoes and shit like that?
That mall a trip.
Right, because the thing about it is, soon as she wear them Gucci's, that's over with. They ain't nothing but another pair of fucking shoes.
Yeah.
That shit going up under the bed. You know how many pair of shoes when my wife was alive, she had every fucking wear? How many times she wear them? Once. I don't give a fuck how shiny they were.
Right.
Once she put them back in that box and threw it up in the closet, I doubt I ever see them motherfuckers again.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, if you take that woman, y'all take that move, and y'all climb that mountain, y'all get up on that mountain together, and y'all open that bottle of champagne, and y'all sit there and just kick it, and be like, today we not talking about kids, we not talking about work, we talking about what we like and where we at.
That'd be a unfamiliar dog ass first date.
And you just looking
Pay
at the
attention, 'cause
world.
that's an unfamiliar good ass first date.
I mean, you looking at the world. You can see everything from where you at.
Yeah.
And it's just y'all. You know what I'm saying? Who's not gonna remember that shit?
I think, because we only got a few minutes left. We got about 5-6 minutes left. So I think me and you are two totally different guys, but understood in our own right amongst each other. So, like I said, we only got 6 minutes left. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to talk about what exactly your top 5 qualities of a woman.
Top five.
So they can see.
Top 5, I would say, gotta have a good sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have compassionate. Gotta be a hard worker. Gotta be your nature, because you know what I'm saying, the kids and all. You know what I'm saying. And gotta be a humanitarian. You know what I'm saying. Gotta be to the point where we respecting and giving back to our people.
Okay. My top 5, I say personality, sense of humor, understanding vibration, because sometimes I can be an asshole, caring and loving is A and
like
B.
nurturing.
Yeah. Nurturing. Yeah. That's A and B. And for my 5th one, I gotta say, my 5th one kind of hard. Because I know it's not based on sex, so we always tend to, for a cop-out, I think we throw sex in it. But it's not always about sex. I think it's more about being respectful.
Well, I like I tell most young people, as you start to get older,
sex go away.
It ain't no even matter, because you're gonna be I gotta work, I gotta deal with these kids, I gotta run down here, I gotta run down there. So I mean, sex is something you're not gonna have every day.
Right. So I do agree with.
So when it ain't no sex going on, can you look at the person you with and truly be like, what I'm saying, I enjoy this person with their clothes on.
Yeah. I agree with that. Me personally, because I'm that type of guy. This is what I request. This is what I request for me. Like, when we at home and it's just me and you and it ain't no kids, once we a little bit past that dating stage, once we became sexually active and I'm at your crib and I'm chilling, or you at my crib and you chilling, and it's just me and you in a house, you cook whatever food ready, I cook whatever food ready, you serve me, I serve you, however you like it. I like my women to walk around naked. I want to see what you working with. I want to be like, oh, yeah, I look at booty out there, but let me look at raw booty in here. You feel me?
I mean, yeah, most definitely.
Like I'm that type of guy.
That, yeah.
Or give me some lingerie. I give me some Victoria's Secret robe with nothing on. You ain't got nothing on under it, and it's see through.
But see,
you feel me?
We as brothers, we as men,
give me a tease. There you go. Give me a tease.
We as men, we gotta understand that the women want to be pampered too.
I don't walk around naked.
And that, that's a big part of it, because like we want the massage, we want the food, but we got to be able to, reciprocate that too.
And for a while, I had lost the understanding of that, but nothing happened, and then I just started to understand it, and I started to do it more.
Right.
You feel me? So, what men are looking for, women have their thoughts and their processes too. So we definitely, as fellas, we definitely got to be understanding to what they want. Don't be afraid to rub that woman's feet. You feel me? There's guys out here who got feet fetish. But even if you don't, give her a foot massage. A lady love. Women be loving to get their feet rubbed on just because. You feel me? Y'all chilling, y'all watching. Let's say she come in the front room. You go over her house, she go over your house. You in the front room, you watching the game, basketball, baseball, football, whatever, and you just grab her feet. She don't say nothing, you just start rubbing her feet. She looking at you like, oh, you think this it? I'm about to go and get you something to drink. Cause it's fun when they get competitive.
Right.
I want to outdo you, but you want to outdo me. So what I'm doing, you like, oh, I'm going to do. And that's when they get fun. And then you be like, babe, I tried to outdo you, but I lost.
And I think as couples, we got to understand, I think on both sides, we like doing to the point where we don't have to be told to do it.
But that's where the competitive nature come in.
Exactly.
Once you get too competitive with each other and you want to beat her, but she want to beat you, then it's I'm doing stuff off initiative. You feel me? Or I'm doing stuff off initiative. I don't have to be told to do it.
Right.
Yeah. You won on that one. Any Everything podcast. How you in that shit? How you in that shit? It was whatever, bro. Any Everything podcast by two kings. Once again, this King Perez.
This King DJ.
Make sure y'all go and follow us on Facebook Live, on AnyEverythingPodcast.com. We working on a website. Yep. Any Everything Podcast by Two King. YouTube, subscribe. Any Everything Podcast by Two King. Instagram, Any Everything by Two King. We looking to pay somebody bill. KK, that was your topic. I hope it was good enough for you. I hope you can learn and everybody else can learn as well. We appreciate y'all.
Yep. So meet us back next Sunday.
Next Sunday, we got an executive producer who, Kareem, look him up on Facebook. He got a few movies. He's getting ready to drop a movie at the end of this month. Make sure y'all tune in because he got a lot to say. He got a lot to say.
All right, we out.
You little niggas are quick. Lying to the people like you taking hella trips and you moving hella bricks when you never done shit. Nigga, this is all. I swear to God, this is all. Look, nigga, I